back today with a journal with me and my January Traveler's Notebook insert. I haven't done a journal with me in quite a while, and I did get behind on them, but I did catch them up today, and so I thought I would share my journaling for yesterday with you. My journaling. I wanted to say plan with me. So I will show you Monday. And then in case you did not get what I'm doing here, I am a big fan of Chris Pine, really fan. And I found this. It was an ad for Armani men's cologne, and it had lost most of its smell, but I loved this picture of him. Love, love, love it. So I dedicated this whole Monday to him because not much went on Monday. I will journal a little bit here and there. I'll do that off camera. But it was just basically a work day, and preparing to take my aunt to Huntington the next day, which was yesterday, and just kind of lazing around with the girls. I've been doing a lot of lazing and spending time with them because they really haven't been feeling too good. I think they're getting cabin fever, and I can't say so blame them. So I'm going to need to take them on a little trip here soon. We do go on a trip in March, but that's too far out. I need to take them somewhere soon here, so we'll have to figure it out. I also played with some new stamps that I got, which I'm really loving. I had gotten them at the, this one came from Michael's, and these were in a set with some other Valentine's Day ones from Target, Dollar Spot. So I really like the really spotty look because, as you know, I like the primitive look, so the spotty look works for me, and the not so perfect look works for me. Some people would probably be upset with this or the spottiness, but not me. I think it just adds to the charm of it. So that was Monday this week. Excuse me. It was a total Chris Pine spread, and I will go back in and journal. So today we are working on Tuesday. Yesterday was a big day. It was a very busy day. I was gone most of the day. I did have to take the day off from work, which it is what it is. I don't like the idea of taking days off from work, but, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and my Aunt Monica needed me to take her for her eye appointment and her field vision test. So I took her for that, and we were gone pretty much all day, and it was a very dreary day. The sun did come out a couple times, but not much more than that. And my girls have been grumpy at me ever since I got back yesterday. They are grumpy at me this morning and when I went in and got them after work. So, I don't know. So, we'll go ahead and journal. Get this one done today. I can't get my washi to stick on my glitter washi. I love this glitter washi, but nothing wants to stick to it. And I've tried glue stick. I've tried just about everything short of cementing it down. So, okay. So, like I said, I took Aunt Momo for her field vision test. Her eye doctor's name is Dr. Lacasio, and he works at the HIMG building. And this was a trip back home. So any chance I get for a trip back home, no matter the reason, I will take it. So I jumped on the opportunity to, 1, go back home, and 2, spend the day with Aunt Momo. So it was a win-win situation. We really enjoyed ourselves. We talked a lot. We laughed a lot. We cried a little. It was a good day. So we're going to put Dr. Lacasio's card there. Hope it stays. I've been fighting with this glue gun, which has amped up my anxieties, so just bear with me. This may take a little bit longer than usual. I do apologize for that. And then we will put the HIMG there. I got this out of their book of the HIPAA rules and laws, and I saved that in my junk pile for maybe a junk journal or something. So we have that. Seemed like there was something else I wanted to put over here. I might be thinking of that tip into where I want to journal. Then while she got her field vision test, and then we had to wait an hour for them to come back from lunch because they did it right before lunch. And so we had to wait an hour. So since I'm really familiar with the area, since I lived there for years and years and years, we went down the road a little ways and went to the Dollar Tree. I go to the Dollar Tree up here mainly, not the one that is near where our Walmart's at. But another one, they're about the same distance away from me. But this Dollar Tree back home had all kinds of different stuff. Really nice stuff. Planner stickers, washi that we never get here. I mean, it was great. I really enjoyed visiting it. So I did want to make sure I put that down in here so that I would remember my visit. Let me see if I can get this. When I go from page to page, it saves me room, but it sometimes is a headache. Okay, that's going to have to do. Okay, so we went there to her eye appointment. We went to Dollar Tree. Then we went back to her eye appointment, and then we headed home. Like I said, it's a very long day. So when we headed home, we decided to stop and get something to eat. So we went to Arby's. It was like literally right there on the road where we went. So we had a little bit of something because all we'd had up to then was a candy bar. And we were getting a little bit of peckish. So we stopped and we had a sandwich and some onion rings, which were delicious. I love Arby's onion rings. So we'll put that there. And we'll put this on there so that I will remember that that is Arby's. Even though there is something on the back that shows through, I got this off of their nutrition guide. I might as well use it. I don't go there that often, so. And this, I think I will just tip in over here, right here, since I'm having trouble with something sticking to that pink washi. And let's see, what are we going to use for that? Pinks and purples. We'll just go ahead, I guess, and use the purple one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use it since we've used it once already. I might tip it this way, since there's already some purple there. That's what I'll do. I'll tip it that way. I'm sorry, I'm out of screen. I'm sorry. I need to do a new setup. My desk is getting overrun, and I really need to reorganize my whole work area. And I do apologize that I haven't gotten it done, but I'm still planning out how I want to do it. And not having much luck as far as planning it out and such. So I've been on Pinterest and everywhere looking at rooms and small spaces and everything I can think of, and I'm not having any kind of luck. At least nothing that will work for me, in my opinion. So, okay, let's get that snip there. Where's my small snip? I have to use my big ones so that it will fold back there like that. Here we go. There we go. So that's tipped in. And I can journal some under that about the day. And that's about it for yesterday. I mean, like I said, it was more an on the road type of deal. And I really enjoyed the time I spent with, any time I spend with Aunt Mama was enjoyable. She's so much like my mom that, and I get along so well with her. So that's it for my journal for yesterday, Tuesday, January 17th. So starting to get a little bit thick here, about halfway through the month. I'm going to have to work on some watercoloring tomorrow before I can do today's. And the rest, I'll probably try and get the watercoloring done for the rest of the month. I do plan on making me one that's going to be about, I'm wanting to say 16 or 20 pages only. And it's going to be for Comic-Con in March. All it's going to go in is the 3 days of Comic-Con. I'm going to have a March insert, but the 3 days for Comic-Con will not be in the March insert. I'm going to have one that stands alone on its own because I figure I'm going to have quite a bit of stuff from the weekend. And so I'll just include in that one, and it'll be a little bit different and special. So I think I'm going to add one more thing here before I sign off. And that is I'm going to put me some washi down this one side. It looks kind of plain. So something. I was going to put a butterfly. I might look in my ephemera and see if I have a butterfly that I like that will work. Okay. Get this put down here. Put that there. Just to give that side a little bit of color and balance it out a little bit. Let me see what I have in my ephemera box here in the way of a butterfly. Let's see. I'm still searching for free printable ephemera to download. I've got quite a bit, but not the selection that I would like to have. Yeah, that looks good. Put that back in there. And that's my ephemera box. I bought that at Dollar General store for like, I think $3. I couldn't afford the one that everybody from Michael's is using with the 16 containers within one. So I kind of came up with my own idea. I had these sleeves that I had bought to make shaker cards and such out of at a comic book store, and they fit in here perfectly. So I've got everything divided by, you know, what type it is, and all I have to do is slip through it. I can fit quite a few more in here, and then when I need another one, I can always get another one. And if I want to index it, I can always index it. That's not a problem. But I really like the way this setup is. At least it works for me. And once I get several of them, they'll probably look really nice stacked together, and will really make a nice display piece. I think I'll put it there. I think my little doggies, my little baby girls are waking up. They're getting restless. They wake up about time to go to bed. Then we're up and down all night. Sleep is something that doesn't happen around here very often. Not for me anyways. They sleep during the day when I'm working because I work at home, and then they can't sleep at night. So I learned to live on very few hours. There we go. I think I want a little bit of glitter on that. Just a little bit to help it stand out. This is the glitter glue from Dollar Tree. It's not the best in the world. It didn't really work the way I wanted it to. I wanted to do like glitter dots. But it does give a little bit of something to what I use it on. It takes a while to dry. But once it's dry, it's really nice. I mean, it's just a little extra added sparkle. I've been using it on some of the flower planner clips I've been making, and just giving them a little bit of extra bling look to them. I like it. I don't know if anyone else would, but I do, and that's really all that matters. What we like in our journals is all that matters. Don't worry about what someone else likes or what they think. Your journal is a reflection on you. Don't let it be a reflection on someone else's version of you or someone else in general. Okay, so there we have it. For yesterday, Tuesday, January 17th, I took my aunt to see her eye doctor to get her veiled vision test and her checkup with Dr. Lacasio. She has had 2 cornea transplants, so he has to keep an eye on them. Then on our way back, while we were waiting in between the field vision test and the eye appointment for the results, we went to the Dollar Tree, found a lot of stuff, way too much stuff. I can see, I don't know why I didn't go to the Dollar Tree whenever I went back home on my visits before, but I didn't. So I will now. And then on our way home, well, while we were waiting, after the Dollar Tree, while we were waiting to go back for her results on our field vision test, we had a candy bar because we were starting to get hungry, and that's the candy bar we had. We each had one. She bought us that candy bar. And then on the way home, we stopped at Arby's. I did try their crispy fish sandwich. I would not suggest it. It reminded me of anything you could buy in the store in the frozen department. It was nothing special, but I do love their onion rings. I am mad about their onion rings. So I got the onion rings, and that more than filled me up. And what was really strange was our little waitress, our little checkout girl, her name is Monica. Well, my Aunt Momo's given name is Monica, but she's called Monica here. And I call her Momo. And it was really strange that our little checkout girl had the same name. So that was really different. So, and then I'll journal about it here after I take my picture for Instagram. And a little butterfly because it matches. And I'm really getting into the butterflies in my journals. If you notice back through here, I do have them scattered here and there in certain layouts. That's one of my little flowers I made. And I'm going to make them into planner clips. But this is back through the... See, I got a little one there and everything. I started this on the 1st of January. And I'm hoping to have every day filled up. And I don't know why I put that in there. I really don't know what I planned for that, but it's in there. It's glued. I hope to fill every day up in it. I did make some extra days in case I felt I needed those. May not, but, you know, it's better to have too many than not enough. And I hope to do one every month this year. So this puts us halfway through. It's getting kind of thick. I did create me a bookmark to put in it, like that. Just a piece of ribbon. It came off as something, I can't remember who I got it from now. But I do know I want to include it into this. So I'm using it as a bookmark like that. So can't shut it too long. My glitter's still trying. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I so am glad I got my journal caught up because I found that once you get just a couple days behind, it can be really hard. I have taken to the habit of taking a post-it note, and if I don't think I'll get to it within that day or the next day, I have been putting, even for the next day like today, I have writing down little notes of what happened that day and sticking it on that day's page because it's so easy to forget what you did and did not do. So when I journal, it's a lot easier too. When I journal, I'll just put in there that I took Momo to an eye appointment, maybe something that we discussed, and that we went to the Dollar Tree, and that we got Arby's and found a lot of great stuff at the Dollar Tree, you know, that kind of thing. It just makes it easier on me because I do have a problem with my memory and I don't remember things like I should. And this way, at least I can journal it. So, just a little added extra there. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please watch for my next journal with me. And as always, my name is Tracy, and here at Hattie's Attic from me and the girls, we hope you have a blessed day. Bye, guys.